Hey, what's up? So I got a new RC car. It's the Traxxas Tec 3.0 Corvette. I had you guys vote on which RC car you guys wanted me to build next, and this is the one that got the most likes. So I'm gonna make this my first speedrun RC. I did already unbox it a while ago because I needed to make the other video of how to convert your Traxxas Tec 2.0 into a 3.0. And I wanted to also tell all my friends that I got a new Corvette. I can't be the only one that did that when they got this. So I have quite a few upgrades planned for this that'll be coming up in the next few videos, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. So this is going to be a part of a multi-part series, and in this video I'm going to be installing the motor, the titanium drive shaft, pinion spur gears, and the motor mount. I'm also going to be removing the speed controller because it's in my way. Okay, I'll first start by removing the motor. And I'll take the speed controller out too. I need to remove the centerpiece for the drive shaft. I'll remove this top plate. And I think I need to remove this differential cover, and that should be able to pull the drive shaft out. I can go ahead and remove this bearing. So this is a titanium drive shaft, and it has a notch for the gear to sit, and I just put the center bearing on. Okay, so this bearing was actually pretty hard to put in place. I had to hit it on here, but once I got it in place, it's not moving, so not have to worry about that sliding. I'm just going to put this in place for right now, and we'll see how it fits, and then once I get it in the right place, then I'll put Loctite on here. Okay, so to get this gear to fit in here, it looks like I have to grind a lot of this out. Okay, so I took this apart a little bit more to figure things out. So I need to grind out this right here because the gear won't fit in here to go low enough. Alright, I think that's good. Let's clean this up a little bit. Still not enough. I think we're good. Alright, so now it fits. I just gotta clean this all up. Okay, so I did jump ahead quite a bit. I just needed to get things figured out. So instead of what I was originally going to run, I'm going to have a 28 tooth spur gear with a 18 tooth pinion. So I have everything in here. It's pretty smooth now. I have the hot racing motor mount, which I already have the mesh set. That just replaces the stock one. So the motor is very close, but it's not touching, so I'm going to go with it's okay. I just need to grind away right here so it can fit the collar of the pinion gear. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so I have the gear cover on here now, and it's pretty smooth. What I had to do was grind away right here, and it actually went into the motor side a little bit, but that was the only way I can get it cleared. Now, the only problem I have is I don't think this motor is going down all the way. There's a little bit of play right here, and I think that's because the motor is just hitting the chassis. When I put this down, there's a gap right here, and without the motor here, there's no gap. So, and I believe that's because this motor is actually too big for this RC. I think I'm going to grind a little channel in this chassis so the motor can sit down into it. So I'm just going to grind a channel from here all the way to here. So what I did was I took a die grinder and ground this out. And now the motor can sit down in this groove a little bit. So it sits right down in that groove, and the gear cover can almost close, but I'm just going to tighten it down and see if it'll be good enough. I'm going to go ahead and put this chassis back together since I had to rip it apart to get this done. Alright, so I have it mostly put back together. I'll go ahead and put the drive shaft in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the rear diff cover on to hold everything together. Now I can put this bearing cap on here. Alright, so now I can go ahead and install the motor. Go ahead and put this gear cover on. Okay, so here's where I'm at so far. I've been having a problem with the pinion gear rubbing. So I actually had to grind the gear down. And then it was still rubbing on this cover. So I ground out as much as I can on the cover, and I think if I go too much further, it's going to go through. So then I put an angle on this gear. And the way I did that, I put it in a drill, and I had it at an angle against the edge of the grinding wheel, just like that. So that was the best I can come up with. So I'll go ahead and put this back together and see if it still rubs. Okay, so it's loud because Mod 1 gearing, but it's not rubbing. Alright, so I got the Mod 1 gearing in, the titanium drive shaft, and the new motor. I'm going to leave it apart for right now. I'm going to be doing a lot more upgrades. So that's going to be it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.